In collective imagination and thanks to the literature, bats are sinister animals or vampires thirsty for blood. But actually, of the 1,200 species that exist on the planet, only 3 of them feed on it. They are not the most handsome of the animal kingdom, but the great variety of sizes, shapes, and colors give them a peculiar aspect that distinguishes them. These creatures of the night represent the fourth part of the mammals of our planet. These are 138 species in our country, and in Baja California live 20 species grouped in 3 families and 12 genera. The Onychonycteris vinegi is a fossilized bat discovered in 2003 and is the most ancient bat we have reference of. Among bats is a special specimen because it has claws in the 5 fingers of its wings. From the bones of the upper limbs, it is known that the glide and possibly began to fly. Its name is one of the few words in Spanish that includes the 5 vowels of our alphabet. So, in Vitamina C, we will summarize the most important characteristics of this species in A, E, I, O, U. Although they fly, they aren't birds, and they are the only mammals with the true ability to fly. They are placental organisms, that is to say, during their development in the maternal uterus, they fed through a placenta. Their wing-like limbs are actually arms that their ancestors first developed to jump from the branch to branch, but after a long process of evolution, they succeed in making them fly. E. Ecosystem regenerators. Since they live in almost every ecosystem except the poles and some islands, when feeding on fruits, they promote the regeneration of the wilderness and scattering the seeds of the plants, just as a farmer would do. Many of the fruits we eat, such as guavas, depend on these creatures to scatter the seeds. A. Pollinators. Many varieties of cactus and agaves may disappear if bats don't pollinate them. These animals have a long tongue which they use to reach the nectar in the bottom of the plants. While they do it, the pollen covers their heads and they carry it from flower to flower while they fly, just as a hummingbird but in the dark. O. They are infallible pesticides. 3/4 of the bat species eat insects, which makes them allies of the humans by controlling the plagues of agriculture. About 30 million of these animals live in the northern states of Mexico, and every million of them destroy 10 tons of insects per night, many of which are fleas of corn beans, cotton, tomato, soy, and chili crops, to mention some. U. They are definitely a very interesting group. For example, just like dolphins, they have an ability of echolocation to navigate and find food, which means that to locate something, they emit sound waves through their mouth and nose. The sound impacts on objects, producing an echo and bounces back to the bat's ears. That is how they determine the location of objects. They do this to find objects as thin as a hair and as small as an insect. Recognizing the valuable function of these animals in the ecological balance is unquestionable. Therefore, the Convention of Migratory Species of the United Nations Environment Program support their conservation. We invite you to follow the trajectory of the bat's vowels and to follow all our stories. Know, share, and comment, all with Vitamina C.